What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Snake Pit. This is episode 249. Before we get into today's guest, I would like to give a shout out to our sponsors of today's episode. Our first sponsor, Mr. Izzy Money Vintage, good friend of the podcast. He's been on a few times. I talk about his store all the time. And if you see me wearing my USA apparel that I wear all the time, then I got it from Izzy Money Vintage. So shout out to this fella for sponsoring this episode. You can check his store out at 2400 Glenna Goodacre Boulevard, Suite R104. He is open Tuesday through Saturday from 12 to 3 and then 4 to 7 p.m. Closing at 6 p.m. on Saturdays. That is right there, right across the street from Texas Tech University. A lot of foot traffic. It's a cool little store. Right now, he has a bunch of good cowboy stuff. I know all you guys, all you fanatics. If you're not one, I know somebody in your family is. So tell them to check it out. And he's got a bunch of tech apparel too, as well, and a bunch of good vintage rock tees and many other things. So check him out. He's also on Depop. So if you want to do online order, you can do that. You can contact him at 806-777-9061 to set up an appointment. If those hours do not work for you, he will accommodate, because he is a money-making man and he's a businessman. So shout out to him and shout out to Izzy Money Vintage for sponsoring this episode. Our other sponsor of the podcast is Hart Enterprises. They are advertising 1-ton mini splits, which is good for heating and cooling up to 600 square feet. And you will be starting out about $1,650 installed with less electrical. So I know a lot of you out there are trying to build things in your garage or build brick and mortar stores. So this is perfect for that. You can contact Brian Hart at 806-544-9668. These guys are family and they're local. So shout out to them for sponsoring the episode. Today's guest is Mr. Riley Andrew Golden. He's been on the podcast many a times, and we had a fun time with this guy. I love this guy. He's funny. He's good. I think you guys are gonna get a kick out of this episode. It's really fun, and we had a good time and a good conversation. Be on the lookout for his Spooky Space Rodeo coming up this month on Friday the 13th from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. That will be at the Cast Studio C, $5. That's 408 Avenue J, I'm sorry. But yeah, so be on the lookout for this upcoming spooky season and spooky events. Lords of Film movie nights will be coming up as well. I believe those will be Tuesday, October 10th, which will be Acura. And on Wednesday, October 11th, that'll be House of a Thousand Corpses, which is one of my favorite movies and my favorite Rob Zombie movies. This will also be at Cast Studio C. The cover is $2. BYOB, doors open at 7 p.m. and showtime is at 8. So I hope to see you guys at one of these or both of these. So Jen is also doing her Hella Soft and Dirty South are collaborating this year, actually, for Fools and Ghouls. October 21st. There's going to be tons of surprises for you guys. I do not know what I can and can't say. Just know that it is October 21st, 2023 will be this year's Fools and Ghouls at the same spot. And shout out to the 806 Collective for allowing them to do that. And if you want to support this podcast, a really easy way, a free way to do that is to subscribe to us on YouTube. That is literally a click of a button. So if you watch us on YouTube, please, or if you don't, just sign in, or if you have an account, hit that subscribe button. If you listen to us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or any of those other streaming, wherever you get your podcasts, audio-wise, hit that rate, review, subscribe as well. The downloads really help us out. We also have patreon.com/snakepitstudios, where we do Conversation Pit for $1. That is a limited tier, a limited amount on that tier. So for now, We have a few spots available for just $1. It's a great way to support the podcast as well. I have bucket hats available for sale, and I have a few T-shirts available for sale. So let's do it. Support the podcast. Hope you guys enjoy this episode. Thank you, and we'll see y'all in a weird way. Long story.
It's all right. I know family's weird.
Yeah, it's cool. So we're here with Riley
You're weird, Riley.
for the 16th time. Back
Okay, I
on the
think it's like
podcast.
5th.
Back on the pod, Riley. What's up? What's been going on?
Oh, hold on. Let me. It really takes you out of the experience. Oh, there we go.
This is the experience.
Looking ass. I invited Joe to come along with me, but he's golfing, and he was also just on here with Izzy. So
Yeah, I saw he was golfing. He told me he was thinking about coming. I saw he was golfing. So
yeah. But I was bringing him since we're about to be travel buddies on the way to NYC.
you guys going to New York, eh?
Yeah, with the Guap Didum and a few of his group of friends. We're going to NYC. Guap is doing a pop-up shop for his clothing brand in Soho. It's Fashion Week. So I think it's going to be a crazy week.
I love it.
Oh,
I
it's
love to
Fashion
see
Week?
it.
It's Fashion Week, New York
Yeah.
Fashion Week.
That's why Ghetto Rodeo's going out there. They're
Oh,
also,
yeah.
They're also so they just did a pop up in Chicago this weekend, and they're gonna do another pop up in NYC for Fashion Week. But they essentially bring their whole storefront and they'll set it up in like
What?
that's what they did last. Will you look up on Instagram? Go to Ghetto Rodeo.
I'll say this. Clearly, Guap Didum is way more talented and cooler than I am and successful. He's a cool dude. Don't get me wrong, very humble dude. But Guap, I had the idea of doing. I was actually in the works of doing the merch like
Which
he's
one?
doing.
Third one.
I was gonna do some Snake Pit
No.
merch, like how he had just that shirt he was gonna do with him and I don't know what style that is.
That hip hop.
Yeah, I was gonna do
bro,
like
I
this-
designed that tee. Guap.
did?
I almost called you Guap. Roy.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I just did it of my own
I was gonna
volition.
do. Obviously, no ideas are original, and people do things. I was like, God damn it, golf! I was gonna do something like that. And
Bro,
with long sleeve. I want a
I'll
long
design you one.
sleeve. There we go.
Yeah.
Long sleeves.
I'm getting into announcement. I'm getting into clothes, y'all. I'm about to start at least producing graphic tees because I'm into a lot of niche things. I think that don't have, or maybe old things that don't have new stuff made for them anymore. So I want to make it like I made a Halo 3 tee that I've basically had in my head since I was a child.
Can you make an Ace Ventura one?
Yeah, if you send, I don't know who that is, but
Oh,
You don't know
well,
who
you
How
Ace
does,
gotta
that,
Ventura
how
know.
does
is.
that work? Do you have to have like a certain licensing, or is it just like you just can't
Not
put like
technically.
I mean,
the title on it? and
I
you can
feel
just use
like-
the images.
I feel like you have to reach a certain point for those people to notice you.
Technically, they can cease and desist at any point, but I don't think they will
I mean, yeah,
unless you have money. I mean, unless you start making real money. You know?
yeah, I mean, they have to notice me. I see people on Instagram all the time producing like stuff. Like, there's no way all these people have rights to
It's
these.
also my understanding. It's like some hoe shit when they do it. You know, it's like they're bitter about something, so they go after something in particular. Because everybody, like the Metallica dude or whatever the fuck, everybody's
This guy that I know and Guap's like collaborating with, he's got a big like shoe brand called Kai or KIY, and I think he's based out of like New Jersey. And I even like knew of him like before Guap even mentioned to me. Like I've been following him since like the pandemic, so he's pretty big. And what's it called? He got a cease and desist from Nike, but I mean his shoes are pretty like one of one almost. He just like swapped out the check for like a lightning bolt type
so you
thing.
can't do something like that.
Yeah, a lot of people do that kind of shit.
Like Louis will do that. Nike, those type of brands will do it, but usually not like movies and cartoons and shit. It's too much of it.
Yeah,
It's too much of it, like you were saying. But is that so? That's the hat you have?
That's from that brand. So this was their Chicago pop-up. So they literally bring like their storefront. This is like literally like my favorite streetwear brand right now.
So this is, you have one of these, right?
It's like that
Oh,
that
that is what I
gold
just said.
rooster. Yeah.
Bradley,
Well, I know that.
welcome to the
I was just
podcast, brother.
clarifying.
Episode 250.
Because you were wearing this on at the show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I just think they're really cool. So I mean, his own garments from Ghetto Rodeo itself, they're hand stitched, so they're like they have like a certain cut where it's like they're boxy on purpose and they're cropped a certain way. But he recently, for these pop-ups exclusively, he spent all this time like sourcing just vintage clothes for like I don't know how many months or whatever, and he curated them, and then he printed his like logo on the back and like a Bible verse, and that's like what his pop-up is like exclusively like selling.
What's the guy's name? So he's gonna be out where Riley's gonna be.
Yeah, so he was the
Oh,
one
right
that he was the one that I told you.
Yeah, that's what you sent me, the pop-up.
Yeah, he's fucking great.
And he's from LA.
Yes, that's that storefront I went to go visit.
You went in there.
Yeah.
Oh well, obviously. Right?
He wasn't there. I just think it's so cool. Like he uses like all these old heads, and so like this is where I got the idea about the backdrop and like the don't mention that. Anyways, so but you know my idea that we had.
Riley, I mean,
I like
I
his
have this
stuff.
shirt.
Riley, go to this post on the right. The dudes.
Oh, I love it.
We need to do this for this.
I
Snake
have
Pit.
that Latina
Hell
mommy
no.
shirt too. You can borrow it.
Brother, we need to do this for the
Hell
Snake Pit
I'll shoot
as
it.
as a promo for the live show.
Hot. Scroll through the rest of them.
As a promo for the live, I will do this.
I just love like
That's so random.
I'll be
Is
in
that the guy from...
I'll be in a thong.
One of those guys looks like a Jonas brother. And one of them looks like the guy from
which one?
NCIS.
Which one looks like a Jonas brother?
The
That-
guy in
the
the
one in the
top.
middle?
they're all Mexican.
They're the Mexican
I'm from
Jonas
this. I'm
brothers.
from this weird angle right now.
He ain't quit smoking that shit, Riley. What is he ain't quit doing?
Shit.
Hey, wait! Look at the comment. I'm gonna tell the Jonas brother comment
Wait, does it really say
right
that?
there, right there. I'm gonna tell my kids this was the Jonas Bros.
Oh shit.
There you go.
Shit.
Yeah, I fucking love this brand.
Yeah, we're gonna try and check it out. All the brands are doing like pop-ups like during the week. Like we've been
It's
seeing.
like a whole week thing.
Yeah, we've been seeing hella flyers. A lot of them are on the 8th and the 9th.
If you go to this pop-up, they're gonna have these like picture books from 2022. If they have them, will you text me and I will Cash App you to get me one?
All right, I'll do my best to make that happen for you.
If y'all go,
Jen.
if y'all go. If not, of course no. But if they have them.
Don't make no promises.
Don't-
Riley.
yeah,
that
don't
city
promise
is
me.
huge, dude.
Yeah,
It's a
no, no,
big
that's
city.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's just like if y'all happen to like be in the vicinity, you know what I mean, wherever the shit ends up being.
Where's
or
that at? In
whatever.
Brooklyn?
No, we're in Soho. Like, that's like the richest area. That's
Oh,
where
wow.
like all the fashion
I was
shows
gonna
will
say it's
be.
like a fashion district, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
There's like you can't. I literally saw a TikTok the other day that you can't get like a sandwich for less
it's
than
in
like
Manhattan.
$25 there.
That's
It's
crazy.
in Manhattan.
Yeah.
When I was
We're staying in the Bronx though.
Nice.
When I was 19, I won a contest at the salon I was working at through TG to take a class at the Soho Academy for TG. And so it was like all expenses paid, and they put me in a hotel in Soho. And so it's like that was my only experience in New York, and I can say like I never saw a single homeless person. It was the cleanest part of like New York City.
Well,
No, but it was just it was so strange because like everybody's experience of New York is like literally not what I experienced, but I was just like in that little cluster of like this like super weird fashion district of like a section of New York. And so it's like if you walked to like where like the academy was, you were like passing by like Chanel and Tiffany's, like all that shit. So one of the days that I was there, they had like an SUV, and there are all these people by a store. I forget, it was one of those fancy, I don't know. Anyways, so a girl walks out, and like people are like yelling. I had no idea who it was, and so I was just kind of like passing by, and then somebody passing me goes, "It's Cara."
Cara Delevingne.
Yeah, that one.
Oh wow, I think you've told me this. Actually.
Yeah, and I just kind of I didn't know who she was until like I heard that name, and like I don't know, I saw her in
I love
something
her.
after. Yeah, I
Oh,
hope she's
used
doing
to.
better.
She was
Yeah, we all
She
saw
was-
that.
she was off the shits.
Yeah, but
She
I
was
think
going
she's
crazy
better
at that
now.
award show.
Oh yeah, with Megan Thee
The
Stallion.
drugs, man.
Yeah.
Them drugs will do that to you. Well, I don't care. Yeah, them drugs will do that to you. I don't know.
I don't
Fucking
know.
story. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what she was on or off or what,
She was
but
going
So
through it.
y'all are staying in the Bronx?
yeah.
How exciting.
I've never stayed there. I've stayed in Brooklyn. I've stayed in Queens. Yeah, I've stayed in Brooklyn twice, and I've stayed in Queens once. And so I'm excited to stay in the Bronx.
The times you've gone there, have you been to the World Trade Center and the Statue of Liberty or anything like that?
Yeah, I went to the World Trade Center. Very quiet, kind of weird vibes. But the sculpture that they have or whatever, it's like a deep hole that's like a
Dude.
flowing
Where the towers
like
used
waterfall.
Dude, you're gonna be there
Yeah.
during the anniversary.
9/11. Ugh, don't tell me that.
I mean,
You're
it's
gonna be there next Monday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
to be? Oh shit! Oh
Wonder
man,
why
it's
that-
gonna be packed.
Hey, were you there when the city was like brown as fuck?
I literally got there like the day after.
Okay.
And yeah, this guy that I was like met at the airport was like literally telling me, he was like, yeah, it was crazy. He was like, he lived in Manhattan. He showed me like a picture from his apartment, and he was like, yeah, it was like that sky.
So you saw this?
I didn't see it directly, no. Even it was a little hazy, like you couldn't really see the city as well, like landing. But then it really, I mean, I say that. So on this trip, I went to a music festival in June, Governor's Ball. I shot Kendrick, I shot Lil Baby, I shot Pink Pantheress, Joey Badass. It was a lot of fun. I walked about 40 miles on this trip doing completely public transit between Queens and the music festival. And speaking of like the sky and stuff, every night I got home, I didn't think anything of it during the day, but then when I get home, I'd notice that like there was like black in my nose when I was
Oh,
like cleaning
Like
up.
soot.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then on the
Ash.
windowsills, there was like soot too that I noticed too. So like you couldn't really tell. I mean, unless you really knew what the area looked like, I guess, and saw how it was when it's really clear. But I mean, to me, I couldn't really tell the difference. But yeah,
Damn.
It was just ominous. It looked ugly. Like
Yeah,
Spooky.
I kind of hoped I would see it like that, but it's all right. My lungs probably didn't need that.
Fuck no. Blade Runner. I love this movie. That's what it looked like, huh?
Yeah, basically, shit.
Whoa.
Yeah, those pictures were crazy. I wish I would have been there for that. I would have gotten some crazy ass photos.
God. Ah,
So
dude.
what are y'all gonna do in NYC besides this pop up? What else do you have planned? Or is that like just the main thing?
Yeah, that's the main thing, but I'm sure Guap has some other things in mind. I know me and Joe accidentally extended our trip by a day longer than everyone else's. So I know on the last day, me and him are just gonna like, I don't know, explore the city
That'd be
and
fun.
have some fun. Yeah.
Has he been to New York before?
No, he's never been.
How exciting!
Yeah, he's excited. I literally told him, and then he responded saying the same thing. I was like, bro, I'm gonna cry when we're there, because it's happened every time. Oh, we're talking about. You asked me about landmarks. So I went to the 9/11 memorial. I went to, when I was there with Guap, he took us on a boat ride to go see the Statue of Liberty, and that was pretty cool. But I think my favorite thing that I've done, I've been to a few museums too, like the Met and stuff, but I think my favorite thing that I've done is the Empire State Building. Like going to the top of that, I just is like, I mean,
The
it's
very
crazy.
top?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's crazy. Like, I mean, it was my first time that I had been there, and I went like, did like the whole 5 days that I was there, and it was the last thing I did. And it was just so crazy, like exploring that city and then like going to essentially the very top of it and like looking down. It's just like magical feeling almost. Like that city is just full of so much stuff and people and culture.
I'd get
Like,
overwhelmed in that
Like there's
big-ass
no
city.
way. There's never. It's impossible to explore it all.
yeah,
But it also
you'd have
just,
to
like,
live there.
Truly, but it's
Really?
also like, the world is fucking huge. Like, especially out there, like, there are so many fucking people everywhere from all different directions.
Too many people from
Everywhere
here,
is,
hell
like,
no.
busy. It's insane.
Did y'all go to
Queens was pretty chill. So
Was it?
yeah, Brooklyn was popping. A lot of young people live in Brooklyn, but Queens, My friend that lives there that actually got me into the festival told me that Queens is the most diverse community in the world. And so I was surrounded by
That's where all
a
those
lot
ethnic
of
people
like
live, right?
Ghanaian people is what they are, I think. Yeah.
Sort of Peter Parker.
Guyanian, yes, thank you. And a lot of good food in that neighborhood.
I was gonna ask about the food. What's your
yeah.
favorite place to eat? Do you have a favorite, or
Oh,
or do you experiment every time?
yeah, I mean, there's every cuisine probably that you could think of within a block of you pretty much anywhere in that city. So it's just like, what are you feeling? Pull up your phone. There's something, 5 to maybe 15-minute walk from you. And I mean, I've not had bad food except for like a cold ass pretzel from one of the stands. That's about it.
Dude, Action Bronson has a cool. He has fuck that's delicious. He moved it to his YouTube channel.
Oh
and
yeah,
he's
I've
just
seen
going
that.
all over. I think Brooklyn
Oh really?
and Queens, and all his local spots. Man, I love it. It's cool.
Oh, I
wanna
need
go
to
over
watch that before I go.
there. My sole intention of going to New York when I do is to eat and drink.
Food tourism.
Just eat and drink, dude, and walk around that city.
It's such a fun place to explore.
That's all I want to fucking do.
Yeah. And Bradley, can you pull up Instagram? Can you look up Cameron Reed? It's like Cameron X Reed or something. Yeah, it's that top one. He is a Houston native gone New Yorker, and he's pretty big right now, and I've secured a photo shoot for Guap with him. So we're gonna,
So he's taking pictures of guap.
yeah,
Dang.
I love this. This is so cool.
yeah. His work is awesome. His work really inspired that last photo shoot that I did with Joe and Adonis and Olivia. Because Cameron Reed does a lot of stuff that like highlights like Black beauty, honestly. And I was like, inspired by that, but I didn't want to do the same thing. And I was like, oh, we're in the West. Let's do something Western. And we had a really good time.
That was a really cool shoot too.
Thanks. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Here there's actually a page in this brand new Locust magazine that has some from that shoot in it. Let me see. This is a special edition. It's like 60 pages.
Damn.
I love it. Can I flip through that?
Yeah.
Where'd you take those at?
There's like a red train between here and Smire, like off the side of the highway. And yeah, we just did it there.
Autographs. I love it. Like a yearbook.
Yeah, y'all should sign it too, actually. It started because, well, actually, the lady that we go through at Tech to print it, she said we gave her like the wrong number of pages, and so she just added that autograph page. And then Jill, living in Phoenix, shout out to Jill. She was like, "Yo, can you have everyone sign me a copy and send it to me?" So, damn, I don't have her copy. I should have brought it. Actually, you know what? It might be in my car. I'll look before I leave. But yeah,
How cool, all these flyers.
we had like so much fun making this thing. It's like 10 by 6 inches, and we've never done those dimensions before. I don't know if I said this. It's 60 plus pages. It's like a little over 60, and it's just art.
Y'all, this is like a time capsule of what has been going down in this city.
Thank you.
It's amazing.
You sold those at the last First Friday?
Yeah, we sold some. The price point is $30. We are almost out of our first edition copies. There's like a little thing on the front page that says first edition print or whatever, which will not be on any other printings that we do. But yeah,
Do you still have plenty of copies of all this?
we pretty much have no copies of anything.
So, but you personally, do you have these?
No, we just have the
cool. You
digital
need to keep
files.
some, man.
We just have the digital
But
files.
still, but I feel like the print wise, you want to
Freaking
keep
cool.
Yeah, I
them.
want to talk.
You like that?
I want to talk. Who's this guy?
Jay,
Can
Hose
you,
Man,
Can you look up?
his Instagram.
Because he knows my mom and my sister. He wrestles, or is somebody he knows wrestles, and they were talking about him. Because my mom went to the First Friday and saw that picture,
Oh, the one that I took.
and she was like, "Hey, he's Results Academy with my sister."
Yeah, his dad bought the print that I had.
I love it. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I think that's him.
yeah, that's him.
By Hella Soft for Lucas.
Yeah, by Hella Soft.
So you can be out there
Yeah,
having fun, taking pictures.
Yeah.
Selling these.
yeah, or maybe giving some out. We'll just see. I know I'm gonna give one to that photographer I showed y'all, Cameron Reed. He shot with Travis Scott recently, and so I'm looking forward to working with him. I'm gonna be shooting like behind the scenes. I got a little video camera that Guap gave me, little vintage camcorder. So that's my job on this trip.
Where is he set up at? Like how? Like is it just?
He just in his garage.
No, in New York. Guap.
The pop up is gonna be set up at a friend of his like shoe store.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dang.
What's the shoe store?
I got the flyer. It's like a something.
Fucking Guap. Love that guy.
Yeah, shout out Guap did him. Genuine humble dude. Restocked is look what it says. Or maybe Keem Studios.
Keem Studios.
KEEM.
Or
Dude,
Restocked.
You gotta let him spell it.
This one?
Yeah. That's the flyer at the top. The very first. That's where Guap's gonna be set up at.
Hell yeah.
Free haircuts. Ooh, I'm gonna let my beard grow out.
How often do you have to trim that thing?
Oh, dude, I do it like daily sometimes. I'll just be like looking in the mirror and be like, just
Like
a little bit
dusting
here and
it,
there.
trimming
Yeah.
it like a hedge.
Yeah. It grows like pretty fast, honestly. Like, it gets out of hand pretty fast.
Just
Like,
grow it out, bro. See how long you get.
I've done that. I did that like before I ever met you. Like,
It used to be like right here. Right? It used to be like right here, right?
bro, I think it was longer than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
like,
way.
let's see. I think I got an old picture that I could pull up pretty quickly.
Yeah, it was pretty long.
Yeah, so in high school they were narcs about it, and so I shaved the last day of graduation, and then I didn't shave again for like 5 years, like during the pandemic.
God damn.
Yeah, and I would trim it a little bit, but it got hella long, honestly.
Go back up. I think you saw
It
it.
was long. Oh my god.
Oh damn, you're going too deep. Go back up, Bradley.
Go up. There's
Yeah, do that one
this one.
on the bottom left. That one. There should be a close up in there.
Yeah, you look like a completely different dude.
This is when we were hanging out too.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Go to
Yeah.
the left. Go back to the left. God damn.
Don't go lower, Bradley.
Keep going. Keep
No,
going.
don't.
But
Don't.
No, there was a lot. There was a beard picture down there.
No, don't go any lower, please.
there's probably something you don't want to see.
Well, I mean, it's public on his Instagram.
Yeah, well, if they want to see it, they can go see it. Astro World. Shout out Travis Scott.
Oh, you were there when all those people died.
Yeah, good thing you didn't go to
was
that one.
2018.
Oh,
I was there in 2018. That happened in 2019.
What a time.
I'm trying to think if I ever went to that one. The first one. Where was the first one at? Houston?
It was
Well,
always
no shit,
I think
right?
it's only
Yeah.
ever been in Houston.
No, it was called Jambalaya.
It was
Jambalaya.
it was a tour, Astro World tour, but then yeah, the Astro World Festival I guess was only in Houston.
But that most likely is not going to be a thing anymore, right?
No, yeah, probably not. He lost his like Dior collection, which is really sad. Out
What
of
is that?
Huh?
What was that?
He had like a Dior fashion collection coming
okay.
out, and there was like a whole fashion show like 2 years ago. It previewed a song that came out on this album.
So
Was
You're-
anyone Nike
you-
too?
he does.
Well, you have the
he-
Jordan ones.
He continuously does Nike collaborations. Honestly, like I literally just saw him tease a new one on Instagram a few days ago.
So you're the Travis Scott guy. Like, what is? I don't keep up with it. What is he doing nowadays? Like, did that seriously hurt him pretty bad, or is he still kind of?
I mean, he started working with like this like coalition of like international concert safety to make concerts safer in general. That might just be like PR shit. I don't know, but that's what I saw. And then, I mean, but as far as hurting him, I don't think so. Like, this album is doing crazy numbers that just came out.
No.
Utopia.
Yeah. And I mean, I hate to like, I mean, I know people have ideas in their heads about people's fan bases or whatever. Like, fucking like J. Cole's fan base has turned me off to his music. Kendrick's fan base used to turn me off to his music, you know? Like,
Yeah.
so I get it. But honestly, like, this album inspired me a lot, like, creatively. Like, I just constantly listening to it. Like, I mean, I've made like 2 collages, one like really big one. I mean, we made this magazine, and I was just listening to that album the whole time. And that there's just more stuff inside of me that it's bringing out. It's crazy.
I love the Rodeo album, dude.
Oh, dude,
God.
Rodeo is so classic.
Impossible is like one of my favorite
Days
songs.
Before
Nah,
Rodeo.
it's like
My
this
gosh.
Days Before Rodeo is
Days
so
Before Rodeo.
classic.
When we were hanging out, like when we were going to tech, that's all Riley would play. I would get so pissed off. I was like, dude, I can listen to Astroworld for so many times. Like,
Honestly, it's
Like,
still a really
it's a
great,
great
album,
album.
to listen to. It was
It's
on
a-
repeat for me.
it's
I
a
just
great
skipped
album.
Sicko Mode. I got
But
tired
it
of
was
that
just
song.
every time with Riley, it was Astroworld. Astroworld.
Bro, you got the vinyl.
Astroworld.
You know I wanna
yeah,
listen to
but
that
I don't listen
shit.
to it like.
Let me
I-
buy that whole off
But that's
you.
what I'm saying. I love the album.
Y'all listen to Red Hot Chili Peppers and
I
Charlie
mean,
Crockett like
well,
every fucking day.
But
So I mean,
this
I don't
was-
know.
Thank you, Jen.
but
Just like I listen to my shit all the time.
Yeah, I
This
think
was-
most people
what was your
are
whole point with
obsessive about music.
this was a
Well, I'm
different
just
time though.
saying. Listen-
This
Travis'
was-
old shit was awesome.
huh?
His old shit was awesome.
Bro, Utopia is
His
amazing.
old shit was fucking awesome.
I don't know if Utopia is like a 10 out of 10 like Rodeo, but I mean, it's an amazing album. I try to like, there's parts of it I don't like, but I like 2 songs that I like would skip, but even then like, oh, boom, boom, boom. And I know other people like those songs too, like just maybe the beat's not for me or whatever, but I still try to like, I've gotten away from really like dissecting albums to like look for flaws or whatever. I try to just like take what the artist presents as their art, even if there's like have y'all listened to Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, Kendrick's latest album? The only song I skip on there is the one where they're screaming at each other. Do you know We Cry Together? It's a really good album, but there's a song on there that's like the album is all about, you know, like the experience in America or whatever, but there's a lot of screaming
Birds of,
in that
what was that
song.
one song called? Birds in the Trap Sing Me Now. I like that one.
Ooh, that
Right.
album is really good.
One
Birds
of
in
my
the Trap.
one of my weirdest flexes, if I could flex on you, is I went to this music festival that my friend told me to go to in Austin, outside Austin. This fucking lake, and he was there. I'd never heard of him,
Really?
and he had premiered Anecdote.
What?
And we were in the front, and he jumped. He did like crowd surfing. I was fucking holding that motherfucker,
What?
and my friend dropped his phone, and I was like, dude, I'm not gonna help you find your phone. This is so fucking cool.
What?
He was like in the crowd. It was crazy.
It was just like a
this
random
is like
show in
This was like
Austin?
2016.
Yeah, I mean, Anecdote's a pretty
Yeah,
old
2015. It maybe, yeah. My friend was like, dude, $50 because we like Flatbush Zombies.
song. Oh,
a lot.
I've seen
I would
Flatbush
love
live.
to
And-
see
and-
Flatbush.
And they were there too, and Meech got in the crowd with us too. And that
That's
day
lit.
it was nuts.
What's that one album with all the glitter on it as a cover?
Their
Yeah.
most recent one,
There
right?
is one.
This one?
No, it's a Flatbush
No,
Zombies.
it's Flatbush Zombies.
But I love Michi Darko's voice.
He's doing solo shit
Flatbush
now. I think.
Zombies is a group.
Oh, my bad.
It's okay.
I I can't find my Flatbush shirt. I don't know what happened to it.
Bro, I got an ASAP Rocky shirt from Jen that I get complimented on all the time.
Hell yeah. I'm glad you wear it because I had it for years. Flatbush Zombies.
Flatbush.
Bush zombies.
That's an
Okay.
area of New York. Speaking of New York.
Yeah, Flatbush is also an area where a lot of young people live.
I think it's Vacation in Hell. Is that what it
I
is?
think it is.
With the glitter?
Yeah.
Oh, Bradley, their album's called 3001, A Laced Odyssey. Speaking of the
Oh,
movie
shit.
we're about to go see tomorrow.
What are y'all gonna go see?
2001: A Space Odyssey.
At Alamo?
Tomorrow. This is the album. This is not the album.
It's
I've
not the
never
album.
seen that.
What is the album?
I was just telling you that
It's
was
fine. We're
My
past
bad.
it. It's okay. It was just Vacation in Hell. But yeah, no, I got to see ASAP Rocky in San Antonio when he was touring Testing, which I personally love that album. I think it's a great album.
I always
Roy
listen
doesn't
to
like it.
You gotta listen to
You
143rd.
remember when he got arrested?
In Sweden?
Somebody was like, "This is what he gets for releasing Testing."
Oh my gosh.
I thought Testing was a beautiful, vulnerable album.
It is. Yeah.
I used to be
Especially
obsessed.
that last half of
Used to
it.
be obsessed with.
I love
ASAP
143rd.
Mob. I used to be obsessed with Flatbush. And
At long last,
Travis.
ASAP is probably my favorite project though from
I used to
ASAP.
like all that shit, but you just like you're saying the
Now I
fan
just
the fan
work out
base.
to it all the time. That and Nicki Minaj. I fucking love Nicki Minaj, bro.
Sure. I don't know any of her new
I love
music at all.
You're not a
I
bar
don't know any of
boy.
her music either. Itty Bitty Piggy though, all day, every day.
She used to kill it back in the day. I don't listen to her now. I know she. No, never mind. That's the wrong girl.
Which one? Sexy Red, little Sexy Red, Megan Thee Stallion.
What's she
Was
say?
it Nicki
What does Sexy
Minaj?
Red say?
Or Cardi B that threw the microphone?
Cardi,
Cardi
B.
B.
It was Cardi B. Okay. That shit was crazy.
That girl threw a drink at her and then she threw the
guess,
mic. She's
like,
like, "Boom."
I guess the girl like did this with her drink and it splashed her and she just got pissed and just chunked it at her.
50 Cent. He's under trouble for throwing. a mic at
Oh, I
somebody.
heard about the.
Recently again?
Yeah, this last story he's doing. Oh shit! Let me read you this.
That's crazy. I can't believe 50 is still touring.
I heard you want a stud. I got the STD. All I need is you.
Sexy Red.
Sexy Red.
That's creative.
That's wild.
She's the same one who is making a lot of money from the lyric that reads, "My pussy pink, my booty hole brown."
It's so funny that this beeped. Whatever Bradley's playing beeped when you said that. Because I was already thinking this got to be bleeped out in the real podcast. Just for comedic relief.
Should honestly,
My-
just the whole sentence just
Censored over your
You
mouth.
can just
Like,
you can just put like a cloud or something over my mouth.
I did that for Pirate. It's all bleeped. A lot of these things we said.
The last one?
The screen.
Really?
The screen is like the
Oh.
color thing that they used to do back in the day. It's
You should
fun to
do
have
that.
some fun on video editing.
You should do it to that little section, and then cut this section out where I said to do it.
No, what's going on there? I want the world to hear
How
you say those
cringy.
profane things that you just said.
Shout out Sexy Red, I love her.
Never listen to her music, so I can't say whether I.
She makes music for people.
What do they call it? Ratchet rap or some shit like that?
oh, that's so mean.
Is that's what somebody called it, not me.
In one of her songs, she's like, "I hate a classy bitch."
That's me. If she can say that, then we can say that too.
I hate a bitch with class. That's what she says.
That's funny.
Good for her.
Okay, she's cool. I love her.
She's a funny one. I say that. That's a wild thing. Some wild things she says about her cooch. Riley, I hate to do this, man, but I gotta pee like a motherfucker.
Get fucked up at the next live again and see if it comes to me.
Year.
Because it probably literally just came to me in that time. That happens to me like so much. Like ideas come so much. If I don't write them down, I'll lose them.
Yeah, that's a big problem too.
Yeah. And
What happened?
we were just talking about like ideas.
Apparently, Riley had this badass idea that he told me, and he forgot all about it. And it was like a very detailed, like he went into detail about the script, the plot, something about the history of Lubbock, and he wants to connect all these great people together. And he was like, "I think you would be great for this project."
Hey man, that just sounds like me, trying to bring people together, bring the community together, and make some big ass project. So I'm always down to do something like that, but I don't remember what I was saying. I probably was just fucked up.
Yeah.
It sounded good to me, so I was like, "Damn, Riley, you should get on that."
All right, I got to get fucked up at the next live, Roy, so that I can find the Riley that
Alrighty.
came up with that again.
Hopefully that's coming up soon.
Everyone was in a different world that night.
Bro, I'm saying I lost my keys for a week after that.
I couldn't
Was that
find my
night?
keys either.
Are you
For the
serious?
night.
Yes, it was after that night, and they were just in some shorts in my room that I had woken up in the middle of the night and put on.
Right. I remember on that Sunday we went to get our stuff.
And
Friday night.
that night, yeah.
Well, you knew not to drive, so you did the right thing.
Yeah, I rode with Guap.
Maybe there was
so-
a purpose you lost your keys.
There always is, bro. That's why I just want everyone else just needs to chill and let the universe do its thing. I knew they were going
Hey.
to turn up.
Dude, that night was so crazy. I got fucked up. I had a hard time going home. But then I look at stories the next day and it was like 4 a.m. You're at a barber shop. And I was like, oh,
yeah.
yeah, such a crazy night.
Yeah, that's right.
Snake Pit Live, baby, come to the next one.
Like, you were literally like
I
getting your hair.
was,
Literally, yeah, like 3 a.m. or some shit.
I might go sober after Halloween just to wait till alive, just to go nuts.
Oh, there's a lot
Your
coming
body.
up in October. Not Lords of Film, Fools and Ghouls at Studio C.
It's about that time.
October 21st.
Yes,
It's
right?
Trick Supper
21st, yeah. And also there's a Spooky Space Rodeo coming October 13th or 14th,
Cool.
something like that.
Oh, it's gonna be Space Radio.
Y'all should do the 13th. It's Friday the 13th.
Oh yeah, I think, yeah, that's smart.
Same.
That's smart.
Oh God, I hate you sometimes, rather.
Why?
Oh yeah, it's smart. Jesus Christ, man, come on.
What am I supposed to say?
He's not a spooky guy, though.
You're supposed to
I
have
mean,
thought
he's not-
about this already. That's what I meant.
Yeah, Jen
On
knows.
principle, everything is just like murder, horror, spooky.
October
metal, like,
13th?
that's just what I associate
That's the-
everything with.
That's like the greatest day of the year. It's a Friday the 13th in October.
That's crazy.
When's the next time we're gonna get one of those?
Wow, we have to. Skeletor's not that night, and is there a Ronside show also going on?
Yeah, but who cares? Do your
The
thing.
Skeletor so far, I didn't know of.
There's one every week. They can miss 1 week.
Yeah,
It'll be fine.
we might have to move it. I think we had set it for the 14th, but we haven't announced anything, so we'll probably do
Well, that's fine.
change it to the
Then. If
13th.
it's not the 13th, we'll conjure up a spirit on the 13th because we're gonna do something spooky that night.
No, I'll do it because I really wanted the space to have like horror house vibes. You
Let
know,
me table spooky shit because we gotta talk about this first before I get into spooky shit. But say it's gonna be like Space Rodeo, what you've done in the past.
Yeah, pretty much like the exact same lineup because I haven't met any other people that I like their music enough. But yeah, pretty much the exact same lineup.
Alpha Savage.
Yeah, Alpha Savage, Courtney Remembers, Double O Mac, K.E. or Key. I still don't know how he
I
does
had a
it.
hard time saying that last time. I don't remember either.
I can't, but I just can't remember. But his name is Keon. I know that. And I do like his sound. I just can't ever remember if it's Key or K.E. But trying to think. Yeah.
I bitched out that last Space Rodeo because I told Dumbo Matt, I was like, dude, let me do a song with you. He set it up, everything for me, and I was like, no, I'm scared. I can't do this. I was like, no, I'm good, brother. I'm sorry.
Bro, I was
What were
lit.
you going to do?
Because we had lined up a song, and he was like, here's the lyrics. Here's what you can do. And I was like, damn, I didn't think
What
he was
were
gonna
your
be
lyrics?
It's just part of the song. He's like,
Bro,
"You
he's
can say
always
this.
serious.
You can say this part during the song. And I was like, oh, dude, I think
Do you remember what you were supposed to say?
You gotta.
I got up there during Alpha Savage's set, and I like jumped in the crowd and started moshing and shit. It was so fun. I was
it was a
drunk
fun
that night
That was a
too.
fun night.
That was a fun
You
night.
gotta have the DJ play "Killing in the Name of," and then you go up
Like
there.
Joey
and then-
Diaz?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Is Squeezy going to DJ?
I don't think so. I don't think he lives here. I don't think it's gonna have a DJ actually this time. I think we're just gonna kind of do like house show style, save
Yeah.
costs.
There you go.
And what, just like y'all play it yourselves, that kind of thing?
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
just play their masters like off the laptop or something.
How much are DJs now?
Bro,
Like,
they always take all my profits from my shows.
damn.
Yeah.
Every time, like, and I've been yelled at by DJs. I've been yelled at by a coked out DJ. It takes all my profit from the fucking show. So honestly, nah, I'm good. I don't think, like, no offense to any DJs I've had that I've watched this, I don't know if it really enriches the experience that much. I think, like, we can just line it up on our fucking laptops. I've seen them do it perfectly at house shows.
You just got to do it by BPM pretty much.
Yeah.
And typically you can just hit a tab and it'll do it for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, not to dismiss what DJs do, but we just don't ever put emphasis on like the DJ part. You know, I'd rather not. Like, let's just have live music. You know, back to back rappers on the stage. That's how I want to do it.
Hell yeah, dude. October's going to be fun.
Oh, there's so many shows. I'm excited. Are y'all trying to do like a different costume for every weekend?
I know I
Hell
have
no.
a certain costume I want to wear for Skeletor.
Seems like I'll have to have-
I knew what I wanted to do.
Are you
Seems
trying
like I'll
to
have to-
reveal it?
I just got
Seems like
shot
I'll
in the
have
chest.
to. Seems like I'll have to have 3 costumes now.
Damn.
I don't know. What
They're all just gonna be like,
No, we already have the plan. Don't worry.
okay,
It's
all
already-
right, all right.
But if anybody calls me out for it,
No,
I might
okay.
just punch him
Look
in
up
the
Joey
goddamn face.
Jordison.
I might just punch him in the goddamn face because I'm gonna wear like the same
On Instagram or
Just Joey
variation of
Jordison.
one outfit.
So one of my favorite bands is Slipknot. Like specifically, like
You're a Slipknot fan, Jen?
oh fuck yes, Joey Jordison mask or Joey. Yeah,
I was
Right there, go
being
down.
sarcastic.
it's up there.
It's
in
the
the,
third picture.
I wanted to get a good picture though, Roy.
Oh.
Okay, it's fine.
You have that?
I'm about to.
Y'all are going as Slipknot?
She
But
is.
I want to go. Okay, look up like Joey Jordison jumpsuit. mask. So I'm trying to be this Joey Jordison. I'm trying to find.
Ooh, that's scary.
I like that one.
That's
right
the
there.
king right there.
R.I.P.
oh yeah.
Literally,
I like that one. Right
this
there.
is the one year, y'all, that my hair is like jet black. Who knows? I might bleach this shit off by next year. I don't know, or
Go
cut
back.
it off.
Go back. 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 Go back.
The Adidas,
Go back.
that one.
Right there. Can you do that to my hair?
No,
Make it
I would
greasy?
never. I would literally never do that. No,
What
I
is
like
it?
that.
Roy, that is so
Alright.
ugly. No,
Anyways,
What color is it?
That's
It looks
it's like
kinda
a
cool.
coppery red.
it's not a color, Bradley.
Or are you talking about like the way like it looks like wet?
He's handicapped. Can't see color. How insensitive of you.
You. Anyways, that's who I want to be for Halloween. I have
Yeah,
always
Jerry.
wanted to be a member of Slipknot. Also, it would just be really cool to be super cozy and warm. You know me, I'm fucking freezing all the time.
Bro, I'm kind of excited.
But also-
Friday 13th is in October.
Skeletor might be a little metal this year, so if it is again, I want to be fucking Joey Jordison.
That shit used to be
just-
so fun. You ever go back in the day?
Skeletor? No, I only
Oh,
went to
dude,
the
that
one
shit-
last year.
Shit, like 5 years ago, maybe? Shit was nuts.
used to be so fun.
Sick, dude. It was like,
Like you think
All
the
the houses
houses
were-
are overflowing like now? No, those houses used to be like packed. Every fucking room would just be packed with people.
That's crazy.
it was fun. It's always a fun time.
Those were good times. Like 2016,
Did people like last year
2017.
legitimately ride their bikes to? Like people would walk. People would be like, you didn't even have to worry. You just walk to
Well,
the
because
next.
back then it used to be like a block apart
Yeah,
from each other.
It was crazy.
Mm.
It was a fun time.
I didn't ride my fucking bike. I drove to like 2 houses.
Because like a lot of them were like further apart from each other, like
Cross major streets and shit.
like a mile or
This
two.
is all
apart.
within like one area.
That
in
sounds
the day.
dope.
It was fun.
I was like in Tech
Terrace.
Shout out
Terrace.
to dry,
damn.
dry heaves.
I was during like the Gypsy House.
Oh wait, no, never mind.
Times.
Yeah, the Gypsy House and all the.
I remember that. That was the first year I ever went to Skeletor. Was the Gypsy House stuff.
Who was I?
That's crazy.
I remember I just had devil horns. I remember Josh had super short hair and he had silver shit all over his face. He looked kind of.
I didn't even know him at that point. It was that long ago.
That's
But
crazy.
yes, I did. Yes, I did. That was the first year I went with him. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
One of these Halloween shows I'm gonna be Jack Sparrow. But I don't know what I'm gonna be the rest of them.
You're gonna be Jack Sparrow.
One of them.
Coordinate with me because I have a pirate costume that I'll pull out,
I'll be Jack Sparrow.
and I could be like
Spooky Space Rodeo, maybe.
I could be like the. I think I already committed to being something else for the Spooky Space Rodeo. Like I think I'm gonna be Avatar Aang.
Oh, you could, huh?
Yeah, I guess I'll just shave the beard and
Dude, that'd be awesome.
get the arrow.
I got an Appa stuffed animal if you want him.
Oh yeah, I'll take that. Bet.
Shout out Joey Jordison. R.I.P.
Wait. We should coordinate if you should be like Sokka or something when I'm Aang.
I could be sorry.
Yeah, and then I'll be a pirate when you're gonna be Jack Sparrow.
We gotta cut that part out. We don't want people to know that.
All right, but
And we're back. I forgot how much I love it. Avatar, The Last Airbender.
I've never seen any of the live action shit though. I think that's probably
They're
for the
about to redo
best.
it.
I've heard it doesn't
The
look
movie
great.
sucked.
Yeah.
Oh, the new one?
Yeah, I've heard it's not looking great.
Oh man, yeah, because they've had a lot of hiccups. It's been in
Yeah.
production like 2 years.
Yeah, I think even longer maybe.
We went to Star Comics.
That place
that what
is
it's called?
so cool.
They had a bunch of
Star.
like novel. What do you call them? Graphic novels.
Avatar?
Of Avatar. I've heard about them. I just never. I heard they're really good.
They, like, expand the story.
Like post
Mhm.
post the original series. It's like them doing their thing.
Have you watched?
The Legend of Korra.
Yeah,
I did.
I like that show.
Cool. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why I haven't seen the ending, but I know a lot of people like trip for some reason about that show. But I enjoyed
I'd enjoy it.
I
I
like
mean,
the
I
show.
didn't. And then they're supposed to do a new one with the Avatar
another
after her.
Airbender, right?
He's
Or not an Airbender,
He's
but
the Earth
Avatar.
Avatar.
That sounds sick.
It's gonna be cool. I think.
The shit was it in Legend of Korra where you see like the history of the Avatar with the big ass like Earth turtle or whatever. That shit
Yeah,
is
they go in.
crazy.
They go in more into the spirit world and shit.
That shit is crazy. I really like that part of the lore actually though.
I did too. I really enjoyed it. And this flying lemur.
Yeah, I like the art too.
It's like I rewatched it like a couple years ago as an adult, and it's like, wow, how
I watched it during
Oh,
COVID.
like- the themes and shit. Like you're like, what? Because I watched it originally when I was like 12,
Right?
and then watching it again, you're like, God, it's like a lot of adult real life shit going on in this cartoon. It's
I think it's
crazy.
cool that they embed that shit in there for us, you know?
Yeah.
Like kind of
Did you ever watch it? I'll fucking love it.
it's a good show. Sometimes it's still a good comfort show, you know. I might throw it on here and there.
Might actually after this week I might start it again because I'm thinking about it now. It'll be in my brain. I like that shit.
I like that.
But I hope they do a good job with the live action. I don't know.
Speaking of live action films, have y'all seen Oppenheimer or Barbie?
Yeah.
I ain't seen either of them.
You haven't seen Barbie yet?
No.
I have. When did it come out? So how long have we had?
July 21st.
So we've had about 2 months.
Already?
It's about a month.
And I
A
will
month and a
say,
half.
as much as I am a history person, and as much as I really enjoyed Oppenheimer, I think I like Barbie more.
Really?
I did, man. That movie fucked me up more than Oppenheimer.
That's crazy.
It fucked me up. I was like, what the
I
fuck?
cried.
That's what I heard from a lot of
It
people.
really fucked me up. I was like,
I
God
needed
damn.
to see it.
It was really,
I think Oppenheimer, as much as it was like built for the big screen, since I'm not gonna see it like on the best of the best screen, I'll just wait till I can watch it in pieces at home because that's a long ass movie.
I think Bradley saw it in the best.
The way to watch it.
Yep.
That's dope.
Went to Dallas to Cinemark 17. There's only 2 places that you can actually see the full 70 millimeter IMAX.
Like in the world or in the U.S.
Well, in
Texas?
Texas. There's 17 theaters in the U.S. Texas only has Dallas and San Antonio. Was the only 2 places you could see it.
It's crazy. Is it still in theaters?
I think they had expanded it, but I don't know if it's still going.
Because I know they had
'Cause-
ordered it till the end of August, but I hadn't heard anything about September.
because its entire run. I'm lucky I got to see it opening day because after
they got booked out, right?
they were booked out completely, like all the handicap seats, everything were like gone.
Handicapped people can't watch movies.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like usually those seats are open.
Because somebody bought them.
Like someone like they were just gone.
They're just gonna sit on
I
the
would have
floor.
been a stickler.
That's
I'd
not
be
what
like,
I'm
sit on
saying,
the
bro.
I would have been
floor
like,
and I'm
he's not handicapped. Get him out of here. I would have been a stickler. I really
Okay.
would have.
Oh man.
You want to know something shitty that I do? But it's never got me in a pickle. I love to go fuck around at Premiere Cinemas on my day off during the day when it's empty. It's only the viejitos and me in the theater. And I will show up 5 minutes after showtime to make sure that nobody, I mean, but you can bleep that if you need to. Anyway, so I give ample...
Can't be rolling in 5 minutes into the film, bro.
Whoa.
So anyways, like I give ample time. So if it's not taken, I'll buy the seat next to the handicap seat. So when I go in, there's the staircase and there's like the little ramp to the staircase and there's a chair and there's a space for a wheelchair. And it's just this single chair by this like fucking felt carpet wall and just theater.
Nice.
So I have like a little wall and I have like space and I'm like, it's cozy.
You're fine.
That sounds cozy.
Like early.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like you're taking anything away
This
from
isn't
like
Oppenheimer. You know.
No. Like I'm not saying like I'm going like I'm ordering my ticket Friday at 8 p.m. You know, I get that shit. Life happens. No, during the day it's a Wednesday. It's noon.
I do love a good empty theater.
Oh,
It's been a while since I've seen one, but good empty theater.
After me and Chris saw Metallica, when he went to use the restroom, I just went in. I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to go into every theater. I was going into every single theater, like mid showing. And then I guess like when they don't sell any tickets, they'll just shut the screen off, but they'll have the sound
still
play.
rolling.
Still roll, yeah. I guess it's just to save electricity. Yeah.
So were some of them doing that?
Yeah, a lot of them were. So,
Spooky.
but everyone was at Metallica that night.
I love it.
No,
Hell yeah.
that was a good night.
Riley, what's your favorite movie?
Ooh, okay. It's probably not my very, very favorite, but one that comes to mind is the first Transformers movie. Love that movie. So classic.
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic. You can't beat it.
And I fucking love the...
Can you go to YouTube and go Transformer sound? I just want to hear it.
We like zoom in, like
Clip that shit, by the way.
Autobots roll out. Love that.
Sound effect, yeah.
Is this it?
Scroll down.
what, it's just Transformers from like the oil field or something.
Oh shit!
Unique metal art. Audio amped power linear.
Oh, look, here's one. Transformation sounds in Cybertronian language compilation.
The fuck you see that?
Right here,
The video.
Oh,
the very bottom one on the...
Riley, will you make the sound again before we listen?
I can't do it on command like that, bro.
Yeah. It might have disbanded on the Bluetooth. Just kidding. Nah, go back to the beginning.
I'm fucking spot on though, right?
that's good.
Those sounds are so cool. I wonder how they made them. Probably just synth.
What is this? The silent treatment?
I hated her.
Seen that, and this is not that. Definitely not. This is worse. Prime, make something of yourself.
Ironhide.
He's pissed.
No, it was like off the first one.
That was mid. Oh, there we go. Okay. Why did they start with such late stuff? Okay.
That was pretty close.
Those sounds are so cool.
It was like the Allspark sound or whatever the fuck. James Cameron is the dude, man. I tell you.
Oh yeah. The first trilogy of these movies is so good.
TBH, Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah. But not shout out to him because he abused FKA Twigs. But who's gonna do this?
Is he still with Mia Goth?
I have no idea.
Nah, she's just somebody else.
Is she really?
Those sounds are dope. But yeah, that movie was like a formative experience for me when I was a kid.
Yeah, I heard that.
What is this, Bradley?
Turn that off, brother.
Oh, let me look at it. I think it's a Mexican guy.
I think I have seen what you're talking about.
Putang ina! Si Optimum Pride! Puking inang yan, Optimum Pride.
That's how you say it.
Babe, si Optimum Pride do.
It says sound effects, Optimus Prime, Filipina.
Putang ina! Si Optimum Pride!
that
Puking
Roy
inang
on
yan,
Road
Optimum
Trips?
Pride.
Hey,
Tell me.
Babe,
He's just listening to his little podcast.
little? Dude, I gotta find this out. It's gonna bug me. There's one specific sound I'm
You're looking for a specific one?
Yes.
Go ahead and give that picture double tap. Thank you.
It's in magic.
Damn, now you make me want to go home and watch Transformers. I haven't watched it in a few
You know it,
years.
brother.
I remember watching that on July 4th in 07 when it came out.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what it was. That one, I think.
And then it ends with the Linkin Park song.
Oh no, that was number 3.
That's fire. I'm gonna start rapping over beats like this.
We created a new sound.
Dubstep's already been taken, boys.
I'm gonna rap over it.
Shout out to Megan Fox. No.
Yeah.
No.
There's for sure already been dubstep rap, right?
And Rosie Huntington Whiteley. She's the
Is the
girl.
third girl
Yeah.
or in the third movie?
Oh my gosh.
She's married to Derek Jeter.
Fell in my slipper.
Oh, rip.
She has children with Derek Jeter.
Good for
Perfect man
them.
for her
Good for them.
because he's about as beautiful as she is. So
Yeah.
makes sense. I like all of. I didn't watch them. I like the other 3. Did you watch the newest one, Rise of the Beast?
I haven't seen it yet. I want to see it, but I bought like a character from it in Fortnite, but
I thought it was
haven't seen it yet. I haven't been to the cinema in a while.
Mark Wahlberg's pretty good in the 4th one.
They
Age of
filmed,
Extinction.
they filmed the Texas parts where I used to live at in the Austin area.
That's cool.
It's a weird flex.
It is a weird flex, but
That's a Bradley flex.
Taylor, Texas.
It is a Bradley flex.
Why are you squinting?
Because a lot of movies get made there, like The Rookie with Dennis Quaid. That was filmed there. That's kind of was my first
All right, guys, welcome back to
with
this.
film.
Did you work
Fuck
on
you,
those
Roy.
films?
I was like 2nd grade, 3rd grade.
The Rookie.
Damn.
Yeah, The
Oh,
Rookie.
I like that movie.
It's a good
I
movie.
take back what I just said. That's rodeo.
That's radio.
What did I say?
Rodeo.
Radio. Whatever the fuck.
Just like, damn, right?
Oh, The Rookie's good though.
Yeah, that's a good ass movie.
So funny.
It happens. It slips. You're an hour in. You're fine.
This
Isn't
is
there
the,
like
Sorry,
a lot
guys.
of, like,
I'm pretty sure I have autism.
This is the one you're talking
Isn't
about.
there a lot of drama behind this movie?
yeah.
Like it's like fake as fuck.
That's what Tropic Thunder kind of makes fun
Like
of.
he actually,
Simple Jack.
Yeah, that's what
if I'm not
it's-
mistaken, he was actually like touching women.
Cuba or the white
What?
The
guy?
guy, he's Cuba's character.
Oh,
It's
Oh,
based
the
off
real
somebody-
life
It's based off
person?
his, like
He had like a problem touching girls.
I think so.
oh shit. Yeah, I heard about that.
Well, I mean, that's okay. Like this could still be a good movie, even if the real life guy.
Well, yeah.
isn't.
I mean, the movie was fucking awesome. Who's that coach? What's his name?
Ed Harris.
He's a mean son of a bitch. Like any of his characters.
He's in.
Oh
like,
yeah.
The Truman Show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What's he in that I've seen?
he's in
him
another one I'm
as?
thinking of. Can you look at?
He's like another coach in another movie or some other hard ass or something.
Oh, he's in Westworld.
He's
Oh,
in
The
Top
Rock.
Gun.
The Rock is badass.
Beautiful
Have y'all seen
Mind.
The Rock?
Yeah, that's a good one. Apollo 13, National Treasure.
The
Treasure.
Abyss. Have y'all seen The
Mother.
Abyss?
Mm-mm.
Bro, Bradley, you gotta watch The Abyss, bro. That's a dope ass movie. It's got Bruce Willis in it.
The-
A History of Violence.
he's the bad guy in National Treasure. That
Wait,
tries
was
to
that Cillian
disprove
Murphy back there? Right there. Who's that guy on The Firm?
That's Tom Cruise.
No, that was Tom Cruise.
He got some
He
bushy
looks the
eyebrows.
same as he did.
You like A
in
History of
93.
Violence, right? Have you ever seen that?
No, but that is a
David Cronenberg?
Cronenberg film.
Can you look
I like
up
Snowpiercer. Snowpiercer's
Ed
a
Harris?
good one.
Can you look up Ed
surprisingly.
Harris Westworld? I think he's in Westworld.
Ooh.
He's the man in black in Westworld.
I've only seen like 2 episodes of that show. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he's the man in black. Such a cool name, by the way.
The man in
I might have to
black.
be that for Halloween.
There's your. We got your 3 costumes in the sit down.
The man in black. There you go. Had to bleep that out. Just like a few other words that were said on this podcast. You ever watch? But did you watch Westworld?
I've seen a little bit of it.
Did you watch it?
Cool concept.
First season's cool. I didn't watch anything.
I've never
past it.
even seen the original
It's
movie.
fucking nuts. It's
It's based on like.
It's based on a movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's like.
Michael Crichton, who did Jurassic Park, he's the one that wrote it.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because it's like a park where people can go experience like the Old West.
yeah,
Basically.
there's like different worlds and
But
shit.
the characters that make up the park are robots, but they're sentient. Basically,
That's
right?
what like season 2 and 3 and 4 are about.
Okay.
Just like exploring that.
Or this is who Ed Harris is supposed to play. Is he a robot?
It's a movie?
Yeah, this is the OG.
Oh, no way.
It's based
The
on
Man in Black is a robot, right?
Yeah.
He's like an evil one.
You gotta watch it. You gotta watch the show, man. It's kinda,
Well, I've just seen the first 2 episodes, but
he basically is this rich dude who's trying to conquer the game. And once he conquers the game, he figures some things out. But that's what that guy is.
I took Roy to see the first Jurassic Park for the first time ever.
that's such a good movie. It still holds up. I
It's like
still
my
watch,
mom's favorite movie.
bro.
I'm getting a beer.
We need to have that as like a
Can I have one?
film night.
Oh, probably one.
If you got
probably
it.
that's like you know what. Jurassic Park would be a good summertime movie.
Yeah. That'd be a badass one.
Let's keep that in mind for next year.
Yeah.
And then
When we're trying to do like action and stuff like that, that'll be a good one.
and then
Why did we not think of that?
I'll host an
Yeah.
extended showing afterwards where we watch the other 2, but not the new 2. They're all right though. I like them. The new 2. I like the ones with Chris Pratt. They're okay.
You know what? I liked this recent one, but I guess, this is kind of where COVID like really fucked up like a lot of like timelines in films and like quality in films and shit. But I really feel like, I think we talked about this or whatever, but like the direction that this last film went in kind of wasn't what the last film alluded to.
Yeah. they
When the
make a lot of
dinosaurs,
sense.
like got out and were freed and stuff, like.
They kind of really BS contained that.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, they actually didn't like get out or whatever.
Jen, can I talk about my ex-girlfriend for a minute?
Okay.
Kinda. Ah, shit. That's what I get. When I was dating her,
Capricorn's winning today.
she
I've been
was
serving time
she was
all
in love
day.
with Jeff Goldblum, and I never
He's a beautiful
but I
man.
never understood it until I watched Jurassic Park.
Really?
I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
that's a cool motherfucker.
Not even in Guardians.
No, even now
He's
he's
older.
fucking cool.
He's older.
IRL.
He's suave though.
Right here, yeah, he's like that's the perfect word.
Oh yeah, he's a suave motherfucker.
He is.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn, all right, I get it now.
He's like he's got the drops of water, and he's like you see the water runs down your hand or whatever, you know.
Look at this shit.
Oh yeah, when he's risen up that dude's girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Risen up that dude's girl. Yep, exactly.
I didn't understand it until now. Oh, I get it.
You should look up Jeff Goldblum now.
He's a silver fox.
Jeff
apparently.
Goldblum fashion or style. Do that.
He's a good. What's he called? Gamekeeper. What is he in Thor?
Oh yeah, it's not Guardians, it's Thor. That's such a Guardians
He
ass
just has
movie.
such a cool look, man.
Thor Ragnarok. Yeah, he plays the.
He's like a celestial. I don't know what his name is.
Yeah, he's like the overseer of those games or whatever that they have to.
It's not the collector.
He is the no.
The Grandmaster.
Is he the Grandmaster?
Nice, yeah.
Had
Look
a
at him.
big deep.
Beautiful man.
Nerd.
Swagged up.
alert.
There's a conspiracy about him too.
Who?
That he's a CIA agent.
We all are, buddy.
We all are.
That
working
apparently
for the
he has some
CIA.
connections like it before he was an actor.
Who knows who his parents were? Could have been that fool that you guys like and obsess over.
Who?
The Doors.
Jim Morrison? I don't obsess over him.
He's a
either.
CIA fucking plant.
His dad was like a
General in the army, brother.
yeah. It's weird shit.
Weird shit, man.
What are you doing over there?
Looking for my weed.
There.
Well, I know where that's at. Ah, here we
He's
go.
getting his stuff together.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
gonna.
show that on camera.
You can if I don't.
Dude, he's 70?
Is he? No way.
That's what I
Yeah.
said.
No way, bro. I've seen people in their 70s look not a quarter good as him. That's crazy. I've seen people in
1952.
I've seen people in their 30s not look as good as him.
Ain't that the fucking truth? Jesus.
And where's some of them? No, I'm just,
What? Oh, we?
no, I'm 27. But
I thought you were saying
I mean,
we
I'm
look bad. I thought you were
24
saying we look
actually.
bad.
bleep out where I said 27. I'm
Sam
24. No, I'm
Sam Neill. He's on
He's
the board
fucking-
too.
he's
75.
He's one of them Irish fellas?
Yes, so.
Sam Neill, he's in
No, they're-
Thor.
Yeah, he plays when they're doing the play.
Oh my god.
He's like the
with Matt
narrator.
Damon.
Yeah.
Do you remember? You remember when we were at the bar and I started talking to my Irish speak, and you
Yeah.
really weren't having it.
You're speaking Celtic?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I had an Irish accent for a little bit.
I was like, shut the fuck up, Roy.
my throat's a little scratchy right now, or else I would do it. But Bradley was
hear
not
it.
one to.
I want to
He was
hear
none
it.
too pleased about my Irish
What was he
tongue.
saying?
I don't remember.
Like what kind of?
I just remember it was annoying.
He was pretty pissed.
I said, shut the fuck up, Roy.
Can I see your phone for the front camera?
No.
There's something in my eye. Actually, never mind. I have a mirror.
Eee, wasu.
It was an accident.
How old is Laura Dern?
Is that his girlfriend?
56.
Damn, she was.
She's still a baddie.
She was.
Laura Dern, she was
She was a young cat.
I liked the payoff in the newest Jurassic Park movie,
They
or
got back
Jurassic
together.
World.
Like
I
the
like it.
continuation of it.
Yeah, I like how everyone kind of came back to into the fold and stuff.
I did enjoy it. I went with my mom to watch that movie. And she's the worst person ever to watch a movie with.
Why should talk through it?
No, she was like screaming,
Oh.
like loud as fuck. I'm like, God damn it, woman, what the fuck? I was more scared at like the jump scares. She would jump, and I'm like, God damn, you're scaring me more than the fucking movie. What the fuck is wrong with you? Don't ever go to a movie with her.
You're like
Jesus
that,
Christ.
right? Do you scream? No, I
No,
figured.
but I do watch it through my hands
You
sometimes.
jump.
What's one movie that really like terrified you, like made you
What was that
jump?
movie you watched? Skinamarink.
That's creep you out.
That fucking fucked me up, man. That was
What is that?
some weird.
This movie we watched in January. It was essentially it was cool,
That was
man.
such a long time ago already.
It was just like
It,
the whole
it just
fucking
kind of
movie.
made you really anxious. So it was
The
just
whole
kind of
movie.
weird.
Oh,
The
I
premise
feel-
is like these like two kids are in a house. They're like little kids, dude, like 3 and 5 type shit, and they're in their house, and then their dad disappears, and then the windows and the doors of the house disappear, and there's something in the dark because all they have is the light from the TV to like light the room they're in, and something from the dark is trying to like lure them,
That's what it looks like.
and so it's all like
It's creepy.
shot, and it's all shot from like.
It's
It makes you really uncomfortable. So say it's the shot of the garage and it's alluding to something is calling from outside. It's not just going to be the garage open and just black. It's going to be like an angle from like down low from like a child's perspective, from a child's height. So you don't see the full picture. So there are times you're just like looking at like a closet, a cracked closet, or just like towels in a closet, or just like toys scattered in the living room, and you're just having to like paint this picture of like. In retrospect, it was cool.
yeah.
Sounds cool.
I didn't think it was terrifying, but it was really experimental.
It's
And
not
I-
everyone's
cool.
cup of tea
It
though.
fucked me
Yeah.
up. I was like,
It's-
ooh,
It kind of it
Fucks you
drags in
up.
the sense like it could have been a film in the sense of it could have been like 60 minutes and it would have been like fucking hard hitting. It was just a little too long for me.
I think it was closest we'll get to seeing Blair Witch Project in a theater for the first time.
Yeah,
ever.
there was a lot of hype around
It
it.
was like, what the fuck is this?
But also, I mean, that's why Outwaters kind of was fucking a hit.
Yeah.
I mean, well, that Outwaters would have been a hit no matter what. That is one that made me cringe really bad.
I don't
It
know
didn't make
what
me
that
cringe.
is.
I was just like, oh, what the hell? What the fuck am I watching?
No, like the Outwaters made me feel like a sense of dread where like I was almost like wishing for the character involved to die, to be put out of their misery. And I still had like another 45 minutes to go.
Damn.
It's a terrifying horror film that
Riley,
it just has the most confusing
have you ever
plot.
seen a UFO? You would know. You already know.
He probably didn't know if it was or not.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen things that make me suspicious. Did y'all see the Starlink satellites?
Is that what we saw?
That shit was sick.
When was this?
Like early in September.
Didn't
Look it
know.
up.
No, we didn't see. 'Em.
Starlink satellites?
Yeah. There
Did
was,
you
like, a
see what
train
we
of
saw?
them.
Did you see the video
No,
of
it's
the
on
UFO that
Google,
me
I
and
think.
Bradley saw?
Was that? What'd you say?
I was gonna say look up the Starlink satellites that he was talking about.
You could see like a long line of lights. Like. Way
Thank you,
far
God.
away.
You just debunked my theory that what we saw was Starlink because it wasn't. Thank you.
I think I saw these in 2020.
So you could see like a line of them.
It's like a bunch of. It was like following each other.
But yeah, they like all launched.
Yeah.
So they were going up.
Yeah, but I mean, more like they were so far away from me already that like they weren't going up. They like phased out of my.
Thank you, Dave. We didn't see that. We saw a UFO.
Yeah, it's not that. He was debunking what
He
we
said it
saw.
was Starlink, and I was like, it could be, but I don't think Starlink's gonna go the way we saw it.
It's not going to evaporate in the air.
Show him the video that we saw.
Your dog.
I sound like a bitch.
Is that just? It's not cloudy.
No, you can see the moon clear. Look at that. You can see the moon very clear.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. I'm recording it right
It's
now.
not cloudy. Like, show that star up
Toby
there.
commented.
See? It's not cloudy. What the fuck? Yo,
I don't know what that is. That is not a plane.
that is like, it's like an orb. And it's been moving.
That's crazy.
That is not a plane.
Watch the end,
There's
dude.
another star right there. There's the moon.
That's not a star.
Dude, look at it. Like,
Nah,
look into
it was like
it.
a line of satellites. You could clearly see multiple lights.
It was like going.
Dave, I love you,
back
but
and
fuck
forth.
you, brother.
Look, and it disappeared.
That's moving way too
I
fast.
don't know what the fuck that is,
Yeah, I
man.
don't, it wasn't a
No,
drone.
look, it's like disappearing now. Look, dude. Look at it on camera. Oh, dude, look at it.
I'm kind of like spooked out right now.
It's disappeared.
Yeah, I didn't know he was gonna post it.
Dude, it's gone.
No, dude, we saw that was right after that was last
Saturday.
2 weeks ago.
Not last Saturday, but the Saturday before.
Jen, can I have a paper? I definitely think aliens are real. I saw this one like theory video that was saying that it was like this dude being like, yeah, aliens have definitely been visiting Earth at a high rate lately. We're about to get introduced into this new space federation. And I'm like,
That's what I've heard.
that'd be cool. But I mean,
Hopefully.
there's way too much conflict on this planet for that to happen, I feel like right now.
Project Bluebeam.
That's what scares me. Is it's some ploy to make us under one government, some bullshit like that. I don't know. Also, what if we start fighting each other and they interfere? You hear the sky right now? It sounds like in here when we're not talking.
Wow.
The rise
That
of the
was more of a-
machines.
That was more.
What kind of
down with the
disturbed that?
sickness.
Yeah. Have you ever seen that TikTok of those two old heads and they're trying to like sing along to
And
it?
it's all bad. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out to them crackheads.
You know who sings it good though? Rapper.
Hey yo,
Shout out Rapper.
Who's rapper?
Lubbock legend.
Yeah, pretty much. You never been to Schooners? Seen rapper?
I don't know. The only time I went to
Some karaoke?
Schooners really is that one time that you and me went that one night, Jen.
Oh.
After we talked about the Fools and Ghouls. That was a fun night. Mm-hmm. I think I actually went to Schooners and I lost my
Meet me at Fools and Ghouls.
That was your attempt towards me.
That's gonna make me fucking real good. Give me the microphone.
Oh, wow.
Oh shit! Jesus Christ!
Have you ever seen Disturbed? Or do you like
Yeah.
Disturbed? Yeah.
I got to see them. I was in high school. It was Disturbed headline, Korn co-headlined, and In This Moment was their opener. No, there was somebody before In This Moment.
Where was this at?
The Fair Park Coliseum.
Oh shit. Damn.
I think I went to that one.
How long ago was that?
I don't know.
Like 2011? Something like that.
I was.
No, I didn't go to that one.
I was a junior in high school. Yeah, it had to be like 2011.
Yeah, it had to be. Yeah.
Yeah, it was so fun.
I bet I can surprise y'all with a concert I've been to. Hinder.
LOL Hinder. Shout out Hinder.
At that place, like off the interstate, it's been so many different things.
Bad Strip Rocks at the time.
I was in middle school. My sister took me.
Lips of an Angel. Everyone
With
fucked
the lips of an angel.
Then there was Get Stoned. Do you remember that song?
Hell
Go
yeah.
home and get stoned. Which one of those songs was about him fucking his cousin?
What?
Oh shit, I don't know.
Jen, is these what your boyfriends look like back in the day?
Because they're technically a one-hit wonder.
They're a 2-hit.
I bet they did, didn't they?
I mean, yeah,
No,
but
they didn't.
Lips of the Angel was like the only one that reached to like top.
That's what Gen's exes look like.
No, they don't.
Burn.
That's funny.
Thank God I never went through that phase.
What phase did you go through? Did you go through a skinny jean phase?
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
All the time.
Did you have an emo phase?
No, thank God. Thank fucking
You still
God.
kind of wear skinny jeans.
Did you ever
Slim
consider
fit.
yourself as emo?
I don't know. I was
Shout
a
out to,
little rocker foo at the time.
shout out to
Rocker
Joe.
foo.
Shout out
I
to
don't
Joe.
know.
Hey, gothic.
You can
You
still
can be gothic.
but he's a gothic. You know, I've been called
Joe
that.
said that.
I've been called that shit at Tommy's on the north side. I went in there, and
Play that clip on my Instagram. would you?
but this was like during my like goth days, and I went in there, and somebody came up to me, and they're like, "Are you a gothic?" And I was like, "I guess." I was like 17.
Can you play that clip on my Instagram with Joe?
Are you a gothic?
Being a
They're
fucking-
like, "Are you a gothic?" And I was
What is it
like,
on?
"I guess." And
It's
they're like,
on mine.
"Cool."
Rapper Snake Roy.
And then I was like, "Cool." And then I just got my burger. So I'm out with
Nice.
my friends.
I feel like
But
there's,
yeah.
Oh,
I feel like there's
Yeah.
another reality where you
Nike
ask that question, you
collab
say
that's
yeah, and then
happening
they're
that,
like, she's a
that,
witch. Burn her at the stake.
Nike line. Woo!
That's cool.
Is it hard?
Looks pretty sick. There's these really cool like Nike Airs that are like
Let's
I
get
don't
numbers on Who- TikTok. Who's people. like that?
Since we're talking about it, you can be gothic and still be a follower of Christ. Don't get that mixed up. Definitely. Because there's a lot of weird ass people out there that think just because you like rock music and just because you like grunge and you're a gothic that you're just like some
Gothic.
devil worshiper or some shit.
Brother.
And that shit ain't true.
My whole life, bro.
I've been sending him
But
a bunch
honestly, that was
of
my
goth-
personal
goth girl
experience.
memes.
Oh man. Please, J Man, send me some crab goons and goth girls.
Get you a big
Yo, I have a memory.
Joe. Get you a big titty goth, brother.
Oh shit.
Can't go
You
wrong
get me
with
in
that.
trouble, man. You gotta get
Can't go wrong with that one, brother.
Oh shit.
That's what I was trying to tell you earlier, though. Like, you can like
The
all
other
these
one's
things
Bradley.
and do
Shut
all
the
these
fuck
things.
up. Shut the fuck up,
Still.
Ray.
The only one you gotta worry
That
about and
really
answer
wasn't
to is the
my
man
personal
upstairs.
experience.
His
Oh,
Lord, what do you baby. call it? Alter ego. You don't know how he looks. When we go to Mama Rita's, I gotta bleep that name out. Damn it.
You hang out at Mama Rita's?
Fuck yeah, brother. That place is the fucking shit.
The one by the Outdoorsman?
Uh huh. Bro, the bar over there.
When do you
is-
go?
We've been going there in the past few weekends.
Bro, my dad likes that place. I'll have to pull up with him. Bro, you need to have my dad on the podcast. That would be
I thought
crazy.
we talked about that one time.
Yeah, I'll get him on here one day.
What does he do?
What's his name?
Uh,
Stuart.
James Golden. What he does now, I would say, is less relevant to like his like actual persona. He's like a nurse practitioner, but he used to be okay. So he was born without a femur in his left leg, and he used to be nationally like ranked in racquetball, and he almost went to the Olympics. There's some kind of story how like he feels like he got cheated out of that experience by like a coach or something, but he was supposed to go to the Olympics and never got to go actually. He had like merchandise that he showed me and stuff that he like made for like him to go to the Olympics, and he was sponsored by Echelon, which is a racket company.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get him on.
Yeah, his dad's told me his whole story before.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. It's pretty cool though.
I actually want to write a book about him. Honestly, he really wants me to as well, so I feel like I should do that.
Shout out to
Yeah.
JG.
Yeah. He won't see this though because I'm smoking weed right now, and he's not cool with that. Well, if it goes up on TikTok, I mean, he knows I smoke weed, so whatever, honestly. But
The only thing that's going on TikTok now is you trying to make the Transformer sound. Oh, fuck. He was.
I would love to like.
I'm glad you did it because I was gonna try, but you can.
Bro,
No,
we should
we're good.
should make a YouTube video that's like the Transformers movie, but we replace all the sound effects with our own voices.
That would be fucking awesome.
Let's
I
do
just
it.
thought about a segment on the Snake Pit Live.
Like really badly dubbed, essentially.
The best,
Yeah.
the best Transformer sound wins on Snake Pit Live.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
See who could do the best.
We're gonna think of shit to do for that.
Oh, we will.
Fools and ghouls.
The live's gonna
Are you
be.
a fool or a ghoul?
I thought it was foo or goo.
Which one are you, Riley?
I think I'm a fool, honestly.
You,
I think I act a fool.
making those sounds, yeah. You're a fool. I'm neither. Which one are you, Univer?
What are you, a cowboy? A snake wrangler?
Yeah, I'm a wrangler. There you go.
I'm both.
A foo and a goo.
Did you find someone to make your shirts?
I think I'm gonna go through Humble Hustle. I gotta see Chase's design though first.
Oh, sorry. Cool. I meant about the spray-ons.
No, okay, y'all. I am so sad. I really, really, really want airbrush shirts at Fools and Ghouls this year, and I cannot find a vendor that wants to do a pop-up to keep 100% of the proceeds. Obviously, I'm not going to charge them. Why would I do that? You know what I mean? I'm like, just come out.
You a month?
I know, but I want to get that shit circulating. You know
Ask
what I
Epi.
mean? I did. I tried to ask him, and he's like, "Well, I got to practice." And
Well, I don't think we really like gave him the specifics of what we were trying to ask him because I don't think he had announced it at that point.
yeah,
Y'all's ears never hurt wearing these?
my ears get hot
I
sometimes.
think I got big ears that
gets
kind of
sore.
stick out because if I wear over-ear headphones, like my ears, both of them start to hurt.
Wearing them hours at a time at a week.
But your hair kind of pads you too.
It's probably the
Well,
beanie
even
too.
then,
It like pushes against it.
Even if I'm like bald, just
Really?
nothing on my head, it's hard for me to wear over ears a lot. My ears will start to hurt. I got some like Tyler the Creator ass ears.
I don't know what that means, but alrighty.
Tyler the Creator has big ass ears.
Oh. Yeah, I guess we're just used to wearing them all the goddamn time, so I don't even think about it.
It's second nature.
Ears.
Mood. Aww.
That's funny. Oh my gosh.
Damn, he does have some big ears.
Do you remember when Dio was Igor?
Yeah, that was fire.
Was that last year?
Yeah, I think so.
Hinder.
With the lips of an angel.
That was
That was
like,
the first night I was ever offered marijuana. And I turned it
yeah.
down.
Damn. Shouldn't have done it.
Are you kidding me? I was like
You
12.
should have done it.
I was 12.
Yeah, it's perfect. Just kidding. No, it's not.
When
It
was the
really
first time you did it? How old were you?
Awful. Don't fry your
17. Yeah. I was typecasted as a pothead since I was like in middle school. So for some time I felt like I had to like prove people wrong. It's like, what do you think? Because I dress like a skater that I smoke weed.
Yeah, that was a different Riley back then.
How is that different? I mean,
For what you are right now, you're nothing like the what you were, even in high school.
same core person.
Still a nerd, but a little. You're just different.
I would hope so.
We should all be different from back then.
Hell yeah.
I am a different. I like when I was in junior college writing for the newspaper. Through my time there, they started giving me like, because my first semester there, I was ass. I was turning stories in late as fuck, blah 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 blah, whatever. And then I just started getting more on my shit, and they were like, "Oh, you're Riley 2.0, you're Riley 3.0 now," type shit. I don't know what update I'm at. It's way higher than that now. Every day is a new Riley.
I respect it. There you go, people. Riley, you got anything else for the people out there? Any news, anything you want to plug? This will be out in a few weeks.
Continue to support Locust, y'all. Shout out to Jillian. Continue to support the Snake Pit, support local artists, chase your dreams, fuck the system. Yeah.
Go home, get snow.
Get stoned on the way home. And get stoned. That's the song where he's talking about his cousin.
What?
In the next room or something like that. I
I've
swear
never
to God.
heard the lyrics. No.
There's a song where he's talking about his cousin or his sister or something and like wanted to hook up with her.
One of my very first like rock concerts when I was a kid was Avenged Sevenfold and Papa Roach and like.
I saw Papa
Buck
Roach at
Cherry.
the same concert.
Oh shit.
Really?
Yes.
Nice.
I couldn't remember who it was.
But during Crazy Bitch, during Buck Cherry's set, this guy like bent this woman over and just started fucking her over the barricade.
Oh shit.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Like actual fucking dick and vagina?
What was the band we saw Saturday?
Buck Cherry,
B&B?
Crazy Bitch.
What was the band we saw Saturday?
That's crazy.
We saw the Acacia Strain, and we saw Judiciary.
They had a story. Do you remember that when they said that one time they performed there,
Yeah.
a couple started to have
Fuck.
sex in the audience?
That's
That's
crazy.
like-
That's
that's
some
like some, like-
exhibitionist shit
Hell
right
yeah.
there.
Truly, because that shit is like some like grindcore, like death metal, whatever.
Fucking at a concert?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like it's literally like some like pig squeal type. It's fucking crazy.
Nice.
Jen, were you ever into those what are they, the clowns?
Insane Clown Posse?
Yeah.
Maybe.
He was just on.
You know
Steve-O.
what? I'm a woman that's lived many lives. That's why,
You consider yourself a juggalo?
hey man, I'm cool with the Juggalos and they're cool with me.
Do we got juggalos here?
Man, the Juggalos at Lubbock High fucking love me. In my day.
Well, alrighty, people. This has been another
Juggalos love
episode.
me now.
Been another episode of the podcast. Thanks, guys. Shout out to the Juggalos. Fools and Ghouls, October 21st.
Somebody
Space
come dressed up as a
rodeo.
Juggalo.
Spooky Space
Spooky
Rodeo,
Space-
Friday the 13th.
I should
There
do
you
that
go,
too.
Snake Pit Studios.
Yeah.
Patreon.com/Snake
I should
Pit
make use of
Studios.
my jumpsuit.
See you guys next time. Thanks. One love.